Hey guys, wait for it. He's probably not gonna do it now because he's sleepy, but when I tell you Kai is the groomer of the house, let's see if he does it. Yep, he's doing it. Good thing I cut his claws. Okay. 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 I didn't do the greatest job with his claws, but yeah, he's the groomer of the house. That's what I meant. Everybody. Him, Oscar, Felix, Juno, everybody. Everybody. I'm wet. Anyways, how you guys doing? I changed the scenery a little bit so now you can see what I see. And now you can say I'm not distracted anymore. You will, probably, by what's going on behind me. I spotted a skunk in one of yesterday's videos. I saw this white something passing by in the water signs. I told you guys, that light is coming on. And then when I looked back towards the end of either Pisces or Cancer, I don't remember, I see this. I'm like, maybe I should go out with Oscar this time around. I do, at nighttime I do, because there's raccoons, there's skunks, there's all sorts of things, so. But anyway, so yeah, I changed the scenery a little bit. I still have windows in front there, but most of the activity is behind me, so now you get to see that, if there's any. And you get to see these guys at their best. This little bugger is gonna go for his first grooming session. Not that he's not doing it on his own. I'm not gonna give him a haircut because he doesn't need one. He does need a little trimming for a couple of knots he has here and there, not much. And he's also gonna get a bath. It's gonna be fluffy. And then the other two are not gonna sniff his Kai ass anymore, and they're gonna be like, who's this? Who'd you bring to us? So he's gonna get it tomorrow. I think he's gonna be a pain for the ladies that are in charge of him because he's noisy. He's noisy all the time. Yeah. It's probably gonna be a pain. Anyways, I changed the table. I retired my good old tarot table that's been around for 2 and something years. However, it was quite limiting a lot of times because the legs were at the end here and I couldn't really twist it in the way I wanted to. And then I got this one, which was funny. I just set it up and it's one of those that if you turn it, it turns into a shelf, and I didn't want that because I'm using it for this. But it was funny because I forgot the last part of the instructions, which was saying to block it either as a shelf or as a table. And I'm like, well, if I start reading cards and the boys jump on things, it'll flip and it'll turn, vertical. It's not great. What the hell do I do? How do I block it? And then I look at the instructions and I'm like, oh, I think I missed a step. Okay. So it's sturdy if they jump on it, I hope. If you see all the cards flipping around and all that, then you know why. I didn't do a great job, but I think I did. I hope. Anyway, so yeah. I get so comfortable in things sometimes that I'm like, I'm not gonna change anything. And then I'm like, out of nowhere, I'm like, that's something. I need something new. And then I have to twitch around it a lot to make it better for me, for them, for everyone involved, for you. Hopefully, now you get to see all the seasons behind me. And so far it's just one, but wait for it. So yeah, that's I think that's it. That's it? Okay, testing out the table. It's a little taller than the other one, just a tiny little bit. So it feels a little, I don't know if it's better. I don't know yet. I would have to I didn't do any readings yet on it. It feels like it's forcing me to stand up straight, which I need, but I don't like, but I need. Everybody needs to. So, yeah. Okay, your groom. I think that's it. Current energy check-ins for the weekend. I'll be... What will I be doing? I'll be looking into each sign individually by elements, earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. It'll be quick, to the point, no clarification, whatever comes out, comes out. No extended for the Friday videos. Timestamps will be below in the description box, in the comment section, and on the play bar. I'll be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to another energy you're dealing with, which doesn't have to be a person. It can be a situation, it can be a pet, it can be anything. Energy is energy, it's everywhere. Then I'll be looking into where the other energy is at in regards to you, where the connected energies are at, and then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for each of you. Roles can be reversed. What else? I think that's it. Is that it? I think that's it. I think that's it. So, good to go. Earth signs, Capricorn. Okay, on your side, you get the Hierophant, the 8 of Wands, the 2 of Swords. Okay. There's something going on here that you possibly have in connection to someone else. You possibly have going on. It's something quite deep. It doesn't want to come out, though. It's being experienced at an energetic level as something quite deep, but it doesn't want to show up like that yet for some reason. There's a whole lot of overthinking on the surface for you in regards to whatever this is. Yeah, it's playing off so in the physical so much that it's like, well, you know, we need to bring in a little bit from what's inside, but nobody is. That's the thing. I don't know why. There is desire on your part, but it's not necessarily happening. On their side, the 5 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. Very practical person. Very practical. Very logical about things. Very 1 and 1 plus 1 equals 2. You know? But it's not that. That's the thing. It's presenting itself almost as, oh, we're good friends, good buddies, we get along quite well. And it's more than that. I know it's more than that. There's something more here to it. But neither of you wants to tell me what the hell this is. So, okay, I'm not going to insist. For the connection, the 6 of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying, at least you on your side, you're showing me that you're trying to step back a little bit from this energy of practicality. It's a little too much. A little too, it's like we have this guidebook for how this should go and we're following it to the dot. Let's step the hell out of it. You know, let's let it loose. Let's see what happens if we actually feel our way a little more through this. There's a lack of emotions and there's missing of emotions in this one. Let's see what the universe has. Dude, seriously. He's been grooming since we started, right? Since I started to... I told you, he's the groomer of the house. And if there's nobody else, he'll groom himself. from the universe, you get the Fool, the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Wands. All right. Yeah. It's like one step forward, two steps back in this energy. Again, there's this desire to let it all come out. You know, let's go wild here. Let's let ourselves feel. And then it's like, yeah, let's. And then, oops, you know, it's too much. Let's back up a little bit. Let's, you know, yes, let's, but let's not go wild with this. God forbid. And then going back at it, kind of, there's the need for more emotions to come to the surface in this one for you. It's definitely there. And it's not coming from a place of the mind, even though the both of you are acting from a place of the mind. So cool. I mean, interesting if you just let it out a little more, but I don't know. The need is there. But that's it. All right. Moving on to Taurus. Yeah, groom a little more. Why not? Okay, I'll do it again at the end of the video though. If it's still around. He always does that. He sees my top of my head. He's like, oh, okay, I'll groom you. Okay. Let's see, Taurus, what's going on here? It's like I'm reading Capricorn all over again. Okay. Except for your side. That's a little bit different. Anyways, on your side, the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. You're in a good place by the looks of it. You're kind of in this place of feeling good in your own skin, stepping into your power, keeping yourself open to new experiences. It's a place where you're showing me, I feel good here. You know, I've achieved this sense of stability, this sense of independence, and I feel good here. And I believe you. It looks good. It looks good and it feels good. Now, the energy that is tied up to you, the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. Someone is overly, or is trying to be overly nurturing. Overly... Do you need anything? Anything I can get for you? Anything at all? Anytime, any place. Call me, text me, email me, DM me, anything me. I'll be there in a split second, kind of a thing. Like a little too much. And a little too much, like I wouldn't take this energy necessarily as a little too much usually. But in contrast with where you're at, where you're showing me, I've got me. It comes in as a little too much. Someone's overthinking things here, and it's looking like it's on their side. For the connection, the Hierophant, the Devil, the Eight of Swords. Something's looking like it's something. What is this? It's looking like it's one of those close connections you have, close friendships maybe, or maybe more. I don't know. It's kind of looking like some sort of, maybe you're working with something or they're a close friend. There's that sense of something going on here. It's not looking like it's a healthy dynamic. Like there's a whole lot of, how do we keep this? A whole lot of overthinking. And especially on this side here, which roles can be reversed. So this could be you. So I don't know. You're not showing me that, but just as a reminder, this could be you. Someone is overthinking and always like on top of their toes here to not mess up, to not, oh my God, if I'm not there when they call, you know, who knows? I'm just gonna destroy this. Or someone's really almost panicked about messing things up here. And that creates a little bit of a dynamic that's not necessarily the greatest. Okay. Let's see what the universe has. You. Why would you scare me like that? Why would you? You're gonna fall because you know you're a slider and a faller. You're gonna fall. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna fall. From the universe, you get the Temperance card, the Three of Pentacles, the Hangman. Give it a rest. Whoever's doing this, stressing about this, and always pushing and always trying to, whoever it is, you, them, whoever, whichever one of you, give it a rest. Give it this dynamic seems to be working on its own. It doesn't need pushing. So whoever's pushing here, take a step back, try to give it a rest. I promise you it's gonna work out. You know, it seems like this situation needs a little bit of a breather, a little bit of a break, because otherwise it's going to keep on being uneven, unhealthy a little bit, you know, a little pushy. So, cool. That's it. All right, moving on to Virgo. There's a squirrel here. See, I still get distracted. I can still look here. There's a squirrel sitting up and eating. And no, it's not Kai. Kai is a different kind of squirrel. Let's groom, because we haven't done that in a while. You're the groomer of the house. You're the groomer of the house. Yeah, continue. Sorry, I disrupted you there for a split second from your non-stop grooming. Let's see, Virgo. Ooh, what do you got going on here, Virgo? Okay, on your side, the King of Swords, the Lovers, the King of Cups. Ooh. You are very much attached from your heart to a particular situation. And I feel like keeping yourself in this place of attachment and a feeling from that place, you step into an energy of, this is what I want. This is my experience right now and I'm loving it. And, you know, kind of a place of clarity and a place of knowing exactly what you're seeking out of this situation you're dealing with, but it's a good place. It's a positive place. It's a very loving place, you know, on your side, on your energy side. Now, the energy attached to you, the Six of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, they might be focused on their work currently or something tied up to a sense of stability. I feel like there's still energy being sent in this dynamic from them. It's kind of like, you know what, I'm doing both and I'm okay with that, but their focus is definitely a whole lot on their own stability. They're possibly yours together. I don't know, there's a sense of growth there. There's something that's kind of calling them out in that direction, and that might make them seem like they're not in it as you are at this time, you know, not as much as you are, but they're here. They're here. For the connection, the Four of Swords, the Star, the Ten of Cups. Yeah. I mean, there's desire for things to work out here, and I see it on your side. I see it on their side too. There's definitely a little bit of a mismatch there in terms of how you show up in here now and how they show up. The both of you have the same intentions, the same goals. Your energy is distributed a little bit different at this time. So that's why they're showing up like a split second behind you there. But they're still there. And they're still aiming for the same thing. Let's see what the universe has. Four of Cups, Seven of Wands, Two of Wands. There's a waiting here. There's a pause. Almost like there's a distance of some sort here. The energies are definitely here. Those of love, those are, you know, the exchange of energy is definitely here between the two of you. But there seems to be a distance here between the two of you for some reason. And you know, like, when it comes to this distance, you're looking at it. You're like, I don't want this. Take it away, please. No, you can't. Okay, so I'm just going to hate this distance and that's that. I just don't like it. But it almost looks like you can't control it. You know, there's nothing you can do about it. So that's it. That's what I got. Still room. All right, moving on to fire signs, Aries. A dove. That's why the chatter. Aries. What's going on here? On your side, you get the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Strength card. So what you're showing me here is a sense of... like, what you're showing me here is good. You're not on the same page with someone. You're coming from a very different place than they're coming from. You're showing me, I appreciate you as a friend, or, you know, there's that sense of I'm here for this dynamic, for this relationship, whatever this is, but you're not showing me much in it more than just, you know, I love their company, I think they're a great person, but they're my friend. In the way that you look at whoever this is. Now, I don't know if you're lying to me because I can't clarify. So if you are, good for you. But I can't tell. As of what I'm getting, I don't think that you are. Because I'm looking at whoever this is to you, you got them hot for you. Big time. And it's just increasing, and it's just kind of like... almost like, what the hell is going on? A whole lot of attraction is coming in on whoever this is towards you. Feeling a whole lot of that. In contrast with your energy, that's where I'm looking at it. And I'm like, you see them as maybe just a friend or someone you get along with, but they see you as something else. Quite attracted here. A lot of passion. Anyways, for the connection, the Hangman, the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. I don't see much happening. I see them feeling what they're feeling, but I don't see much happening. And the more this stays in not much is happening, the more the situation is just going to fade away into, yeah, possibly a friendship, or... I have no idea what the hell this is. It's kind of coming in to tell you, hey, someone's got the hots for you, but, you know, you may know that. But you're looking at them as something quite different, quite, you know, like, no, they're just a friend or something like that. I don't know. But I don't see anything, I don't see it going anywhere necessarily. Not yet, not now. it's a weird reading. It's like, hey, Aries, you know, someone's really into you, and you're like, oh, yeah, I kind of suspected that, but yeah, whatever. Let's see what the universe has. The Hangman, the Six of Wands, the Judgment card. Yeah, nobody's moving here. And I feel like this is your call, your decision on what to do about this. And your decision is looking like, I'm not going to do anything about it. You know, kind of like, you know, the best thing to do is just let it slide. Let it just take its course, whatever this is. That's it. That was an interesting reading. Really? That's what you're giving me? But I don't know. For now, it's not looking like it's something of significance, but I think that it is. I think that it is. But anyways, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not clarifying. I don't know. Cards, please stop flying. Okay, so he stopped grooming and now he's looking at birds. Yeah, there's no birds there. But anyways, moving on to Leo. Okay. Just what I was thinking, I'm like, this could be tied up to a work situation, and in the connection is like blowing up with love and all sorts of things. Anyways, on your side, you get the Six of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. Yeah, there's still something tied up to a future possibility for you that I feel like is just opening up for you in the sense of, I don't know, there seems to be a new opportunity knocking at your door, and I see you slowly but surely heading in that direction. There's definitely a soul connection here attached to this opportunity, which that could be just about anything. You know, our soul family has all sorts of friends, family, people we don't know yet, you know, stuff like that. So who knows what this is, but it's something that is kind of opening up for you here. It's kind of looking like something new. For the energy attached to you, the Chariot, the Eight of Pentacles, the Magician. Definitely open to, it's like this energy is opening up this door for you. And it's kind of like you're working together energetically, at least. You're like, okay, I'm ready. And then, oh, okay, let me open the door. And it's like, bam, something's happening. And then in the connection, what the hell is this? The Ten of Cups, the King of Cups, the Lovers. Could it be more than meets the eye here? Yes. Could it be something else? Yes. So what the hell is this? I don't know, but there's a whole lot of love there. There's a new opportunity opening up for you. They could be combined in the way that this could be, you know, going hand in hand with this. Or they could be very different, where this is opening up, this is coming through for you, experiencing kind of both things at the same time. I don't know. Let's see what the universe has. Nine of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Emperor. Could be that it's the same thing. There's an energy approaching you or wanting to approach you. Energetically, they already are. They're opening this door. Physically, even though they're kind of holding back, I still see them possibly attempting to. Whoever this is to you. It feels like a new energy, it's something that is not new to your soul, that's for sure. You already know this energy, so it's good, you know, so, but I can't tell how they intermingle, but that's what you get if you don't clarify, you know? That's it. That is it, Leo. Moving on to Sagittarius. Where are you at, cards? Oh, there you are. Alright, on your side you get the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Focus is on you here. Focus is completely on you. Kind of like, you know, whatever happens, whoever... one of those energies, call me if somebody dies. That's it. You know, if the house is on fire or somebody dies. That's it. Otherwise, don't do D&D. I'm doing me. You're a lot in this energy. It's not a bad energy. It's definitely one of those, maybe taking a step back from pretty much everything and taking care of yourself more. There's an energy attached to you here. The Empress, the Three of Wands, the Six of Swords. They're looking like they're kind of tired of waiting. You know, kind of like, you know what? Okay, whatever. I'm out. I'm not going to wait for this. But in all honesty, it kind of feels like one of those energies is that they just started waiting 5 minutes ago. So it's like, what? Tired of waiting? What? You know? Now, I don't know if that's the case. Maybe they did wait for freaking 5 years for Saggy to come out of this. I have no idea. But to me, it feels like, wait a minute. You just started waiting for Saggy to go through their own whatever. Maybe I'm wrong. For the connection, the Strength card, the Justice card, the Four of Swords. Okay. I mean, I don't know. There's a desire for balance here. But I feel like it's coming more from their side because you're in that place of, I'll see you when I see you. For now, I just need to focus on me. So maybe it's coming from your side too, in the sense of balancing yourself out. Maybe you don't feel balanced and you need that time with you, you know? But in terms of balancing things between the two of you, I feel like it's coming more from their place, from their side, even though they're tired of waiting for, 5.5 minutes. I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe you have been waiting for years. Who the hell knows? Let's see what the universe has. Seven of Wands, the Strength card, the Five of Cups. Yeah. I don't know. I don't see this going anywhere for now. I see a little bit of, again, on your side, I gotta do me. On their side, okay, whatever, do you. I'm gonna do me on the other side of this and whatever. So I kind of see a little bit of, even though there's desire for things not to be left in this way, and for things to be left in a more balanced place, it still kind of feels like things are up in the air. There's all sorts of things that need healing here at an individual level, at a connection level, but it's looking like everything is up in the air. So, yeah, there's desire to balance things out, but not enough at this time. So it's kind of leaving things nowhere, basically. So that's it. All right, moving on to air signs, Libra. Now, when you come in at night, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., probably on the dot, and just bloop on top of me, starting to need, starting to jump on my feet under the blanket. I think this is nothing compared to that, okay? Okay. Stop pushing me. Stop pushing me. No, not my bracelet. You're looking at my hair. I know you want to groom me. Not gonna happen yet. All right, on your side, you get the King of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. There's a lack of clarity. It's interesting because you're showing up a little bit as I'm clear about this whole situation, but then you lose it to the point of, oh, I don't know shit about it. It's kind of looking like one of those, and I kept on hearing this in my head the whole week, I think. The more you know, the more you don't know. It's kind of looking like that. Where is that from? The more you know, the more you don't know, or something like that. That's what's going on here on your side. Because again, you're dealing with something, with a situation, and you're looking overall that, okay, I know what this is about. I know how to handle this. And then just like that, you're falling into a place of complete confusion over it. Like, what? You know? So I don't know what this is that you're dealing with. Doesn't look too much out of control. I feel like what you're experiencing because of it could be a little bit extreme, a little, you know, if left unattended, these energies can go wild. For the energy attached to you, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Strength card. Yeah, someone's putting in effort here towards you. Now, I don't know what the hell that means. I do see there's been something broken, something injured here in this dynamic. And it could be that you're still kind of trying to sort things out. You're still kind of trying to heal. And whoever this is, I see them trying at least to put in effort towards possibly fixing this. I don't know. For the connection, the Justice card, the Tower, the Nine of Wands. You're scared. You're scared that whatever is uncleared and whatever is not healed for this dynamic will get worse. And yeah, it will. If you keep on feeding that fear, you know, and that uncertainty, and that this what you're holding on to here, confusion, whatever they did, this needs to be healed. Otherwise, it is going to turn into this, whatever it is you're subconsciously creating, a scenario of disaster for this situation. You're scared of disaster, you're going to create disaster. Unless you heal what scares you enough to get into this place of it's going to be a disaster, you know? So it's, and you're holding the cards here. You're the one that shifts the energies here. So let's see what the universe has. Ace of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, the Death card. You're seeing this as a lost cause. You or them, not them, I see them putting in a little effort, but you are. You kind of are. And a lot of the times, the way the energies come through, we're not going to see them at the, you know, conscious level, at the mind level. So that's when I get the comments of, you're crazy. I'm not saying this is a lost cause. I would do anything for this to happen. Anyways, you're seeing this as a lost cause, energetically speaking. You're showing me love over this, and then you're showing me it's never going to happen. But it's never going to happen because fear took over, because something remained unhealed in this. And again, the more you feed this energy, the more it's going to grow into this scenario of, yep, no, even though there's love, possibility, all sorts of good things, nope, not going to happen. So if you enter a situation and you give to a situation from a place of already pre-established, it's not going anywhere, it's not going to go anywhere. You might as well check this off your list as wasted time, wasted energy. If you enter it with the preconceived notion of, this is a goner, this is no, pointless, nope, then why are you giving to this, you know? But a lot of times we don't even know we carry that preconceived notion or fear. It's called fear, actually. Not even a one. It is, but it's coming from fear. But that's it. And that's what I got. Moving on to Aquarius. Oh, come on. We're stuck. Don't be stuck. Are squirrels scared of spiders, you think? Do you think there's one squirrel out there that's scared of spiders and all the other squirrels are kind of making fun of it like, ah? I don't know. I was just thinking, I'm like, they're going in such high grass, and then, you know, what if a spider shows up and one of the squirrels like, ah, ah, and then starts running? Man, the scenarios I get. All right, on your side, you get the Three of Cups, the Chariot, the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Man, this is interesting, because I feel like there's this energy of, this looks like you're coming back together into something, and it's beautiful energies that are coming through. You're bringing beautiful energies. They are, whatever this is, I don't know exactly what it is. It has elements from everywhere, so I can't pinpoint it if it's love, if it's work, if it's possibly both. I don't know. But you're bringing in beautiful energies of, let's bring this back together. And you are also showing me a notion of not rushing it, even though the energy seems skyrocketing there. You're like, okay, but one day at a time, you know, there's no reason to rush. Almost like trusting that if it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. Okay. The energy tied up to you, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, they're on the same page, you know. Same thing. Desire for things to work out. Gaining a sense of emotional stability here, not only for them, but for you, for this connection here with you. And for the connection, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, definitely meeting halfway. Definitely coming with, or from the same frequency in this, and meeting freaking halfway in here. Same page like no tomorrow here. An exchange of energies in good times. I don't know what this is, but it's looking good. Let's see what the universe has. Four of Swords, Five of Swords, the Magician. Who's not doing their homework here? Caught you. Someone is I kind of get it that it's them, but I'm not gonna put it on them 100% because it could be someone is manifesting something here, they're kind of standing in their own way when it comes to this manifestation. I don't see it as something serious, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, their manifestation is not going to come through and it's going to wreck everything. I don't see it as that. But I do see whatever this is as a contributing factor to this, a very helpful factor to this coming together. So whatever someone's manifesting is trying to help out this situation, but they're not really investing in that manifestation in terms of, okay, I'll ask the universe to give me a new table for the readings, but I'm not going to look, I'm not going to buy, I'm not going to do shit. I'm just going to expect from the universe to just drop it in front of me and be like, hey, cool, thanks, universe. You can't do that. You got to go look. You got to choose. You know, the universe is going to send you tables all you want, but you got to choose it at least. You got to participate in that manifestation. So somebody's not doing that completely. I don't know who it is. And it's looking like cheating. So who's cheating here? Again, I kind of see it more on them, but it could be you. It could be cheating, or the both of you could be cheating. I don't know. I don't see it affecting this for now. So that's it. Moving on to Gemini. Nothing. All right, on your side, you get the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Moon. Secretly, you still want to give to a particular situation, but you're not showing up as, oh, I can't live without this kind of a thing. It's one of those things where you're like, you know, once in a while you're like, oh man, it would be so great if that would work out. I don't know. I feel like it's a little more than that for you in terms of what it means to you, but you're not, again, you're not letting this energy kind of run your life or anything. But it's there. Now, the energy tied up to you, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, there's an energy approaching you and it's full of love. I feel like it's got a little bit of everything here. It's also got a very slow movement. So it's moving quite slow. I don't know if it's the same one where your focus is at. I get the sense that it's not. You know, where you're focusing on something and then something else shows up, but not now. Not now with the way they're moving. But they're gonna. For the connection, the Seven of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Judgment card. What the hell is this? You know about this one. You show me that you may know about this one, but it's something that you're not interested in. Something, yeah, I know. You know, they can come all day and night towards me. I'm not going to respond to this. But you kind of are. There is a sense of a little bit of curiosity in there. You know, not upfront, not... What is that? Is that an owl or people? I hear like a muffled... It's too early for an owl. And if there was people wouldn't talk like woo, 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 woo. I doubt it. too early for now. Anyways, so yeah, Gemini, you're hiding from me today a lot. You're like, well, I would give in one direction, not necessarily in this one, but, you know, at the same time, I'm not really opposed to this one either much. Just a tiny little bit. So, all right, let's see what the universe has. Ten of Wands, Three of Cups, Two of Swords. Yeah, this one's kind of holding you back. This one's kind of not allowing you to open up fully or more to this new energy. There's an old energy sticking around, lurking around, and you're still tied up to it. And it is at times creating a little bit of overthinking. It's a little bit of a heavy energy that you have going on here because it feels like you're still feeling attached to it. And then if something new shows up, even the slightest interesting, you're, I don't know, let's overthink things, you know? Not fully really opening up to it because you're still something here. So, you didn't give me much today. So I'm not going to give you much in return. It's not much of anything. A little here, a little there. A little up in the air. I think I made it right. But yeah, that's it. Moving on to water signs, Pisces. I think I have a gentle touch. I'm practicing my gentle touch apparently with these guys. How can you not sleep all day? You know, people ask me, do you take naps? Yeah, I take a lot of naps. I want to take a nap now. Here. Oscar is here sleeping. Juno's on the couch sleeping. How can you not take naps? You can't not. Plus, you know, doing this drains a lot of energy out of me. I need naps. And this is a perfect source of that. Speaking of naps, man. What day is today? Oh. Okay. On your side, you got the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Lovers. Secrets, mystery here, all sorts of stuff happening. Nobody wants to be honest about anything here. Well, you're showing me an energy of, you know what? Screw this. I'm done with this. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to feel about it. I don't want to nothing about it. Take it away. Throw it out the window. Never show it to me again. Bye. To a particular connection, which I understand you're upset, but you got to understand that's not how it goes. You know, you're still very much attached to it, so that's why you're shown up as lying when you say this, or quite deceptive when you say this. When you say this, bye. No. It's still very much here, this situation, this connection tied up to your heart. So, for this energy attached to you, the Moon, the Judgment card, the Page of Cups. What are we doing there? Yeah, well, I kind of get you. This is either someone emotionally unavailable or emotionally not maybe they don't know how to express how they feel. I mean, they got some love in there, they're not letting it out whatsoever. It's almost like a secret, like we're not gonna, God forbid, we'll let this love out You're gonna fall. You're gonna slide. So I don't know if they don't know how to express or if they don't want to. That's the part where I'm a little confused. But either way, it's pissing you off. For the connection, the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. You're in the in and out kind of an energy. Like, you know, one day you're pissed off, you don't want this anymore. The next day you realize, yeah, I can't really get rid of this as much as I want to. I can't really. It's a learning curve for you here about patience, about what this represents, what this brings out for you in terms of the energies that you may need to work with around this, you know. But you're giving me a sense of, you know, whichever way it goes, let's move forward. Let's push forward here. So let's see what the universe has. Hold on. Seriously? I gotta whistle. Hold on. Oh, poor guy. He jumped. He jumped and he got scared. Sometimes he hears, sometimes he doesn't. And that's a very loud whistle. Sorry, guys. All right, back to business. Let's see. Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Yeah. As much as you want to move on, and I feel like that's what you're kind of trying to work towards, it's pretty difficult. Your heart is here, definitely. You want it to be somewhere else. You're trying to push in another direction, but you're still in this place of, I have no freaking clue what to do about this. I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I'm up in the air about this. I'm not going anywhere here, by the looks of it. Energetically, not physically, maybe. But that's it. All right, Pisces. Moving on to Scorpio. Dude, there's a fly right in front of you. Seriously, are you that lazy? Yeah, he is. He just went to sleep. Juno, do you want to join for Scorpio? Juno, wakey wakey. No, not today. Oscar was like, fuck this shit. I'm not, like, I don't know what that was, but it was scary, so I'm out. Alright, on your side, the King of Swords, the Strength card, the Three of Cups. Man, we've got a lot of determination here. You want to get something done, and it involves another energy, another person here. In terms of, you know what? This is my goal. I'm not going to give up until I get this. Or close to it as possible. So it could be tied up to bringing something together here, spending more time with someone. I don't know. But it's beautiful energy and a whole lot of determination. The energy attached to you, the Justice card, the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, they want to fall in that place too of, yeah, let's. The problem is they're overthinking things. You know, so energetically they're there with you. Let's make this work. Let's do this, yeah. Physically, poof, they're overthinking things. What is there to overthink if you just allow the energy to roll? It'll roll. For the connection, the Four of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Empress. Yeah, I mean, I kind of saw this already. You're showing me a sense of, you know what? I'm not letting this go. I dig this energy. I dig this person. I see them as my forever and ever kind of a person. Very stable, very determined to stick by this energy side here. It's especially on your side. Now, This doesn't have to be love, by the way. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be a very significant match when it comes to your path in life even. Who the hell knows? It can be love, but it can be something else too. So, let's see what the universe has. The Ace of Pentacles, the Justice card, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you found your match here. And again, it kind of draws me in that direction of stability more than romantic. But it could be romantic too. You found your match. And it's very grounding, very stable, very everything. You know, it carries a good matching energy to yours, whatever it is. So good. Good, 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 Scorpio. All right, moving on to Cancer. Chickadee's here on the feeder. Let's see. All right, on your side, you get the Seven of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Queen of Cups. You are walking away from something. You're like, I'm done, I'm out, goodbye. Thank you very much. It was nice to meet you. It was nice to love you. It was nice to all sorts of things, but I'm done, I'm out. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. They're not done. You may be done, but I kind of get the sense that they keep on trying to have you not be done. To be like, no, you got to meet me halfway. We got to work on this. I don't know if you're interested though. For the connection, the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Devil. Now, why do I have to do that? There's something luring someone in towards something quite unhealthy. Either you or them, maybe you, I don't know, are kind of falling into a trap. There's something that's pulling one of you out of this. And it doesn't look healthy. It doesn't look healthy at all. Could be an addiction. Could be a person promising the world here. I don't know. I don't see it necessarily. Oh yeah, for sure it's a person, but it is an energy that's not healthy. And it's very alluring. It's very promising, very tricky in the way they show up. Because they show up as something, oh my God, where your eyes are sparkling and it's like, I gotta follow this energy. Like, I gotta go after it. But as you do, if this is you, is pulling you out of whatever this is. Or if it's them, it's creating some sort of a split into this one here. Because it's like, well, I gotta follow that one, so you go away. You know, kind of a thing. So, I can't tell what it is though. Can't tell what it is. Let's see what the universe has. The Hermit, the Four of Swords, the Moon. Look deeper into yourself, into this situation if you can, as much as you can. How do I put it? You know all of those Disney movies where the villain shows up and tricks the main character somehow, and it's like it's all looking so good and so, oh my god, yeah, this is such a good deal, it's so great, let's go for it, and then, oh shit, you know, it's kind of looking like that. So give yourself a little time. If this is you being pulled into a different direction, or if this is, you know, whoever is tied up to you, but you're the one that's moving away from something, and as you're moving, something is drawing you in. Give yourself enough time with this, with yourself and with this, to figure out what it is and if it's good for you. You know, because for right now, it's not looking necessarily great. So that's it. That is it. I'm just gonna stop talking. And that's it with the signs, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what is going on. That's what I have for you guys. And let's see. So you're grooming yourself, you're not grooming mama? Do you want to groom mama? You have your back turned to mama? Because I know you want to put your paws on me to groom me. He's got his back turned. He's not going to groom me. And his back is turned. I think he's going to be pissed off when I take him to his grooming session. I think he's going to be very pissed off tomorrow. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. You're going to fall. There he goes. You're a little lion. See you guys next time. Bye.